dropped last night. Tom Cruise apparently is partnering up with Warner Brothers.
You told me about this, and I don't. I'm sorry. Call me crazy. I don't understand what the big deal is.
Okay.
So explain to me why this is a big deal.
Mission Impossible and Tom Cruise and a lot of that stuff, they live currently at Paramount. That's where a lot of that stuff comes from. Paramount itself has been at the center of a lot of different. They just got finished selling off all the rights to the Star Trek movies, or licensing rights. They didn't sell them off. Forgive me. Licensing them to other places. So the home of Star Trek no longer keeps the movies, only the series. And so there's been rumors of Zaslav or other people having meetings and nibbling around the edges of maybe buying Paramount or parts of Paramount. So it's similar to what they did with what Disney did with Fox.
Okay,
again, all those things are rumors and they're talks that have happened. Meetings have definitely happened, but we don't know the extent to which those meetings are, to be honest. So at the end of the day, if you look at it and you sit here and say, well, what's the big deal? Tom Cruise is a major player who doesn't go anywhere where he's not ready to. Or where he's not planning to do something.
Okay.
Now they're saying that he's going there in order to expand new franchises, this and that. The internet's rife with people who are like, he's going to join the DCU. No, he's not. Tom Cruise does not in any way, shape, or form care about big blockbuster franchises or that nonsense. What he wants to do is start his own original stuff. I was reading The Insider, which is a newsletter run by Jeff Snyder, a big Hollywood celebrity journalist who has gone independent. You absolutely need to check out his newsletter if you haven't yet. And one of the things he pointed out was Tom Cruise is going to go there in order to create whatever his next legacy thing is. He'll probably start bringing us more higher end material from him, more Oscar-worthy type stuff. He's looking to make bigger splashes than we might think and he's not going to put on tights to do it. Okay, so at the end of the right. That's my feeling. So I feel like that's it's a big opportunity that he gets to have, and I'm here for it. I'm down. I think it's a good. It definitely will help. I'm excited more than worried.
Okay.
I feel like
thank you for explaining that, because I'm like, okay, so he has an office now at Warner Brothers. So what? Now that makes sense to me now.
Now on the flip side, it doesn't bode well that one of their largest earners and biggest partners is jumping ship with Paramount. That could spell a lot of issues for Paramount and stuff that we should keep our eyes on in terms of what's going to end up happening. Here's the thing. We all knew that the streaming wars was something that was bred out of the pandemic, at least the extent to where it is
today, yeah.
Everybody suddenly wanted to do it, suddenly had a streaming service. NBC, Paramount, CBS, blah, 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 everybody. We all knew there were going to be people, there was going to be wreckage, and there was going to be people who aren't going to survive. There's every possibility Paramount's not going to survive. The streaming wars. I believe eventually someone will wrap them up or roll them in or something else. Something's going to happen. Whether they just say, hey, we're just going to go back to licensing our material only. We're not going to have a services of any kind. That's fine. But so let's not pretend that that this is the idea that we're going to lose somebody is. It sucks if it's Paramount, because we're in I believe the second golden age of Star Trek. I mean, I'm loving everything that's coming out. I'm not exactly looking at watching Cheers or Frasier anytime soon, but I'm definitely there for the Star Trek of it all. So no, for real.